everybody on YouTube. It's your boy 97 Kicks. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and turn on post bell notifications if you want to see more content like this. And today we're going to be talking about the Concord Bred 11 lows. Let's get into this. So first off, the box, just a standard Jordan 11 box. Looks pretty similar to the Concord 11 box that dropped in 2018. Nothing really special to this, just Jordan Air on the front, Nike Air. Yeah, just a pretty standard box. And I actually picked these up at Shoe Palace. I actually went to 5 different Shoe Palaces and entered each of those raffles, and I won 2 of these pairs. And I actually got another pair on Foot Locker. These were actually sitting on release day a little bit, so it was not that difficult of a comp really. Yep. Let's open up the box. So here it is. The Concord Bred Lows. So what's really interesting about this shoe is that it's like a mixture of 2 different sneakers. So we've got the Concord on top with the white and the black color blocking. And we have the outsoles of the Bred 11s on the bottom with the red translucent outsole, and then the Jumpman that you can kind of see through the outsole. I'm not sure what kind of carbon fiber plating is on the heel counter, but it does not look anything like the Concord 11s or the Bred 11s. It looks something different. What's really interesting about these lows is that on the top, it's actually not made out of the standard mesh. It's made out of the smooth buttery leather. So that's an interesting touch. I actually like it on the 11s, that they switch things up a little bit and make it like this smooth leather instead of that normal mesh that we're all used to. On the tongue here as well, we see the Jumpman Jordan red sideways, and also the Jumpman is in the red. On the heel, you got like a baby Jumpman there, so that's interesting. And then number 23 in red, so another interesting touch, like fusing the Bred 11 with the Concord 11s here. And quality is not bad at all. It's actually pretty nice, especially for that $185 price tag. It's significantly cheaper than the $220 of the regular high. So this is not a bad way to go. This is not a bad way to go at all, especially if you don't already have the Bred 11, you don't have the Concord 11, and you're looking for a nice summer shoe. This is not a bad way to go at all. Second shoe right here. Actually pretty interesting. They went with the normal cardboard shoe trees. I thought that they would have went with maybe purple or red to mimic like the Concord 11s or the Bred 11s. Inside in the insoles we see a mini Jumpman. I kind of wish that they put Nike Air, but it's whatever. It's a low. Let's move on to the comparison. Okay, so we have all 3 laid out here in chronological order. We have the Concord 11s from 2018, we've got the Bred 11s from 2019, and then here in 2020 we've got the Concord Bred 11 lows. So let's do a detailed comparison. My Concord 11s are pretty worn, as you guys can see. I actually wore the crap out of these. So we've got the Concord 11s, normal mesh upper, just like the Bred 11s, both mesh uppers. Got the thick rope laces, the patent leather, pretty standard. Both of them are pretty similar. What's interesting is that in the back of these two, the Concord 11s and the Bred 11s, is that the Concord 11s has the 45, and then these Bred 11s, they've got the 23. Both printed on. Kind of wish they were stitched, but yeah, it's whatever. Both of them with the Nike Air in the insoles, which I like. I actually like. I mean, who doesn't like Nike Air over Jumpman, really? On the tongue, we've got Jumpman Jordan red on the side. On the Bred 11s, they have the Jumpman in the red, and then on the Concord 11s, they've got the Jumpman in this purple, hence Concord. And then we can see on the outsole. So the outsole, there's some interesting differences. On the Concords, it's this translucent icy outsole. You can see on my Concord 11s, it's yellowed a lot because, like I said, I've worn the crap out of these sneakers. And then we've got these purple Concord hits on the Concord 11s, and also you can kind of see a white Jumpman through that translucent icy outsole of the Concord 11s. On the Bred 11s, we've got a translucent red outsole, and we've got a black Jumpman that you can see through this translucent red outsole. And an interesting difference between these two 11s is that on the Bred 11s, on the heel counter, there's this white and black carbon fiber plate. I know there were some people that were complaining about this because it's not really super true to the OG because it is white and black and not like a silver and black. But that's a difference that I see between the Concord 11s and the Bred 11s, is that the Bred 11s has this white and black carbon fiber plate, and then on the Concord 11s we see this pretty much all black and also dark gray carbon fiber plates. Okay, so now let's go on to the Concord Bred 11 Lows. So let's first start with the patent leather, one of the main attributes of the 11s. So on the Concord Bred 11 Lows, the patent leather is clearly much lower on the lows than on the Bred 11s, and that's to be expected. I mean, it is a low. So yeah, so the cut is lower on those lows. I know some people like that, some people don't. Some people like it when it's a little bit higher, some people like it when it's a little bit lower, but I'm pretty indifferent about that. But as for the upper, so this is one of the main differences. So for the upper of the Concord Bred 11 Lows is the smooth leather compared to the mesh of the highs. So that's a huge difference right there. I mean, it would probably be easier to keep the sneaker clean if it had this leather compared to the mesh, so that is a plus to the Concord Bred 11 Lows. And then we see on the tongue, I like how Jordan Brand intertwined the Concords and the Breds for the tongue though, which is pretty nice. The tongue is white, but the little strip with the Jumpman Jordan red from the side. So the tongue is that of the Concords, but the little strip with the Jumpman Jordan is that of the Bred. So I think that that is a nice touch that they did right there. On the heel, of course, we've got like the baby Jumpman, we've got the 23. Kind of interesting that they chose red for that 23 actually. So that's kind of interesting because that's not the case with either of the Bred 11s or the Concord 11s. So that's a nice little touch. Yeah, the Jumpman in the insole compared to the Nike Airs of the Bred 11s or Concord 11s. And we can flip the shoes over to the outsoles, and there's a lot of interesting details here. So on the Bred Concord Lows, so for the carbon fiber plate, they kind of mash the two of the Bred 11s and Concord 11s, which is pretty dope in my opinion. So they kind of match like this black carbon fiber plate of the Concord 11s with this white and black one of the Bred 11s to make like this gray and black carbon fiber plate of the Lows. So that's an interesting touch. But other than that, the outsole looks pretty identical to the Bred 11 highs. And of course the shoe trees too. The Bred 11s, it came with the red shoe trees, and then the Concord 11s came with the purple shoe trees, and then the Lows, they just give you a cardboard shoe tree. So if you're a person who already owns the Concord 11 and the Bred 11 highs, do you really need the Concord Bred 11 Lows? So in my opinion, no, you don't really need this because you already have the OGs. You already have the Concord 11 highs and the Bred 11 highs. Two incredibly iconic sneakers, two absolute grails to a lot of people. So I really don't think that you need the Concord Bred 11 Lows. I think that the regular Concord 11 Lows or the regular Bred 11 Lows are way better just because they are true to the OG. It's just that for the Bred 11 Lows, it's kind of a, you know, kind of a mashup colorway, kind of like a gimmicky colorway. So I definitely don't think that you actually need these sneakers. If you want a summer sneaker, if you want a Fire Jordan summer sneaker, then this is a great way to go. But there are plenty of other sneakers that you can pick up over these. But if you don't already have a good summer sneaker, then yeah, you could get one of these, but it definitely is not necessary. So as for resale predictions of this sneaker, so I actually think that these are going to go up. I personally bought 3 pairs. I bought as many as I could. I bought 3 pairs. But check your local Foot Locker, foot stores. They might actually have some pairs sitting, so you might be able to cop one of these still. Watch out for restocks too. You know, check Soul Links, follow Soul Links. You get a lot of restocks to check them out. But yeah, I definitely do see these going up in value just because it is a Jordan 11. You guys already know 1s, 4s, 6s, 11s. These are the ones that people want to buy. These are the Jordans that have resale value. So the fact that it is an 11 and the fact that it is made up of white, black, and red and is based off of OG colors, I definitely see these going up. Just look at the UNC 11 Lows. Those shot up. Those aren't an OG color, but those still shot up like crazy. And these, the fact that it's white, red, and black, I think that these are definitely going to go up. So it's definitely a good hold in case any of you guys want to make some bread on these sneakers. But yeah guys, that's pretty much gonna make it to the end of the video. Lately I've been trying to experiment with different video types to see what kind of content you guys like. I've been doing the skits, I've been doing the lookbooks, I've been doing the how-tos, been doing the reviews, and today I decided to do the comparisons. So I've just been trying to experiment with a lot of different video types. If you want to see more content like that, don't forget to smash that like button. That way I know that you guys want this type of content and I can make more of the content that y'all like. And if it's your first time here, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and turn on post notifications so that you don't miss a single video. Don't forget to follow me on the gram at 97kicksofficial if you want to see sneak peeks like this or that. And it's been your boy 97kicks, and we out.